Hello. This is my first YouTube video, I hope, of many. I'm going away on my Mountain Leader training next week, and I think it'd be cool to kind of document the journey of becoming a mountain leader. And I've just started a job as an outdoors instructor in Gaelic, and yeah, I'm going to be getting qualifications and training and experience, and yeah, I think it'd be cool to document that journey in kind of a more chilled out kind of manner rather than all these wee short form videos on TikTok and Instagram, which will also still be happening, but I feel like this longer form stuff may be fun for this sort of journey. Yeah, hopefully going to be doing a series about becoming an outdoors instructor in Scotland as a Gaelic speaker and working in the industry. So yeah, lots of training, big journey to go on, but it's going to be fun. Just got my haircut as well. Shout out to my barber Dylan. So what am I going to be talking about in this video basically is what I'm packing and what's going to be involved in the course. I think it's going to be a good bit of experience, and I've been to Wales before, but not done like lots of walking or whatever. I did Snowdon, but I think I was like 16 at the time or something, so I'm going down to Wales to get a bit of a different experience of landscape and area and all that, because I'm quite used to the stuff up here in Scotland. I've been out in all sorts of different places, but it's going to be cool, and meeting some new folk as well. I'm doing my training with Mountain Independence, so that'll be interesting, and yeah, I'll talk a bit more about that, but let's go. Hello, I'm coming to you from the future. Well, I actually realised that I didn't even talk about what the Mountain Leader course was or what the Mountain Leader Qualification was. So I'm going to go through that now before I go through what I'm packing for it, because I realised that this is meant to be like educational for people that don't really know anything about the outdoor world, which I didn't before I kind of started working in the outdoors industry. Mountain Leader course, I'm actually just going to read it off the website so I get this accurately right. But on the website it says the Mountain Leaders offer people an opportunity to explore the UK and Ireland's highest mountains on foot, where spectacular views feed the soul, challenging terrain tests the body, and making the right decisions is essential. Mountain leaders can also lead walks in hill, moorland and lowland areas. So basically, you're then qualified to lead groups of people in mountainous areas with the Mountain Leader qualification. So the minimum age for training and assessment is 18. The training lasts 6 days and the assessment lasts 5. The qualification is ideal for people who want to take groups into the mountains for single or multi-day hikes. That's what it says on the website. To register, as I said, 18 years old, you have to have at least a year's worth of mountain walking experience. You should have an interest in leading groups in the mountains. You must be a member, club or individual of a mountaineering council, so the BMC, Mountaineering Ireland or Mountaineering Scotland, which I am part of. You must create an account on our system and register for the Mountain Leader Qualification, which is £67. So the system is Mountain Training is the system, so you can look that up online. Book a course, and before you book the course, you have to have 20 quality mountain days logged. So a quality mountain day is there's like some criteria that has to be met for a day out in the hills to be a quality mountain day, which I'm not going to go through, but that could be a video separately. You book the course, you do the course, and then you have a consolidation period, and then you have to do 20 more mountain days, or you have to have 40 mountain days altogether, quality mountain days altogether, to then do the assessment. And the assessment is 5 days and completely separate to the training, so your training doesn't go towards your assessment or anything like that. You'll be out and walking about and doing a lot of navigation and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, basically that is the rundown of the course. I won't go through the whole syllabus or anything like that just now, but if anyone would be interested in hearing about that, then I can make a video about that too. Basically, I need this because I am going to be leading groups of mostly young people out into mountainous areas in Scotland as part of my job as an outdoors instructor. So yeah, there you go, there you have it. that is what the Mountain Leader training is. Any questions, leave them below. I'll try to answer them. I'm no expert. I'm just getting into this. But yeah, cheers for that. Back to the packing. I'm actually heading down for Kendal Mountain Festival today, hopefully. It's Saturday today and it ends tomorrow, but me and my flatmate Ali have booked tickets for an event tonight. So we're going to try to get down. It's really snowy outside. We're hoping we're going to get down, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, we're going down in the van. So I'm taking my boxes that go inside the van and I'm staying with, in Wales, when I'm doing my course, I'm staying with a friend. She's very kindly let me stay at hers for the week, so I don't have to spend too much money on accommodation. Yeah, I've got my boxes here and I'll run through what I've got in there. I've been sent a kit list for the training, everything I need to take. I mean, it's quite a long list to be fair, but actually this is more for me to go through everything and make sure I've got everything, rather than for you guys. But it's interesting for you guys too. I'm just filming my GoPro. I usually just film my phone for the social media stuff, so like Instagram and TikTok. But this is fun, and my GoPro very kindly sent by GoPro themselves. So thank you very much GoPro for the Hero 12. No sign of Hero 13 in the post, but Hero 12. Thanks very much. Chance or me. But I'll go through what I've got. Basically, in this box, I've got all my trousers and my waterproof trousers and tops, and I mean I chucked a pair of shorts in, but that's just for like comfies really. This box is filled with quite a lot of jumpers because I'm away for a week and I don't think I'll be bothered to do any washing in that time, and we're gonna get soaked because it's the end of November just now. And my course is for Summer Mountain Leader, but it's going to be wet and windy November, I think. I've got my towel in there. This is just boxes and socks that just goes in the van. Usually I've got lots of like walking socks and stuff in there for this trip because, as I say, it's going to be wet. Then I've also got my hats, all my hats, buffs, thermal leggings and layers, camping towel just in case, goggles, hopefully, I mean I don't think we'll need them because if the conditions are like that, that is out of the ML remit, but, and also because I'm going down to Kendal, we might do a bit of hill walking in the lakes before we head down to Wales, or I head down to Wales and I leave Ali to get the train back up the road. What else do we need for, my kit list still hasn't loaded, shows how rubbish my Wi-Fi is in this flat. What else goes in the van is another box. Oops. Another box which is all my kitchen stuff, which I actually need to clean because currently there's a mug that's definitely got like tea all over it and stuff. But I do love this mug. Can you see that? No, it says it there. It says Sorley's van mug. And then it's got a wee graphic of Cassie there. That's my friend Emily that got me that. I'm going to need the jet boil for the ML training because we've got a wee X-bed at the end, I think, or in the middle, or whenever the weather is good actually. Which brings me on to the tent, which is actually a two-man tent. The one man I thought I was going to be able to use, my brother is currently on a bike packing trip in Patagonia, so he has taken the one-man tent, which I think technically is mine, but I'll let him off. So I'm going to have to take the two-man. Hillyberg, my family love Hillybergs. Hillyberg probably love my family because we buy so many Hillybergs. Well, actually that's a lie because they last so long that you don't actually have to buy that many. But yeah, this is our two-man Hillyberg. We've got two-man Hillybergs. We've got a one-man Hillyberg. This is going to be the bag that I'm taking on the X-bed because I've got my day bag, and then basically this is my next up, maybe a wee bit big, but I can take off the bit at the top to make it a bit smaller. And in here I have, a Mountain Hardwear sleeping bag, comfortable to -6. which is good. My Nemo, oh, I can't remember the name of this, but my Nemo sleeping mat, which is insanely comfortable and it's insanely small. Packs down to just this size, tiny, 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 and it's got a system to. Oh, there's also a rep, which I never realised. I'll have to find my dry bags if I can. Anyway, that's all gonna go in there. Here. And a load of other stuff and the jet boil, but I'm going to be using that probably in the Lake District. Day bag, it's an Osprey Stratos 34. My dad's old bag. I think my dad got to use it a bit for maybe a year, and then I went off to Kenya for a month, took this with me, and I came back and I never given it back. It's just kind of becoming a big ball of stuff behind me. I'm going to take my helmet with me. Shouldn't need a helmet on the ML, I don't think, but it's good to have just in case. ML is the shortened for Mountain Leader, which and I think in the outdoors industry there's a lot of like lingo that I don't know yet, and you kind of just have to work out, because people just refer to it like to things as like an abbreviation or a shortened version, or there's just like words that you wouldn't use in your day-to-day life and people do use in the outdoors industry, and you're just gonna have to work them out. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of that happens, I think. Yeah, but it's cool and I'm just learning. I'm learning all this. I've only just started, so it's a journey. The fun bits of kit and the bits of kit everyone is loving at the moment are waterproof jackets, and I have got an Arc'teryx, of course, because I post on social media as an outdoorsy creator, and you need an Arc'teryx for that. It's a Beta LT, I think. I got it off a marketplace, but it's really good for the hills, and big hood, get over helmets and stuff. And I mean, I've used it snowboarding, climbing, hill walking, all that sort of stuff. I've also got a mountain equipment waterproof jacket. I've just re-waterproofed both these jackets. So I also got this one for going to Kenya. So it's quite an old jacket. That was a while ago now. That was in 2019. It's currently 2024. So yeah, it's still serving me well. Just re-waterproofed it. And it's going good. 2 waterproofs, and I've got a couple down jackets as well. So yeah, that's all my kit. Then other things that were on the kit list. Personal first aid kit. This is one from work, so I'm borrowing this, which is good. I need to build up a proper personal first aid kit, I think. Obviously you don't need to buy them like this, you can make up your own. Mountain Leader first aid kit, and I borrowed this from work as well, both borrowed from work, so that's good. This is a Garmin InReach. I don't think we'll be needing this, but it's good to have, and this is also from work. I was told to get a watch to keep track of time, and also so that you can kind of time legs for nav and all that sort of stuff. I could put it on. I don't really wear watches. Well, I don't wear watches. I've not charged this Apple Watch in a good few months now, which is stupid because it's a cool thing to have and use, especially for tracking walks and runs and stuff. But I think ultimately I'd like to get a Garmin, so don't know if I need it, especially not with all this nav I'm going to be doing. Oh yeah, going to be learning a whole lot of navigation. Boom, there we are. Casio compass. The compass they recommended, and also my colleague recommended, was a Silva Expedition compass. It was the Silva Expedition 4 compass, and yep, it's just got all your bits and bobs that you need for nav and for ML stuff, which is good. And also I mentioned I was going down to Wales, so I bought these two maps. These were on the kit list, these two maps, and yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how much time I'll be spending in Wales, but cool to have maps anyway. Maps are cool. Maps are cool. Everyone knows maps are cool. So yeah, we need to use physical maps, no phones and stuff like that. So that'll be cool. And to keep my maps dry, an Ortolip document bag, or yeah, map carrier. This is the small one I got, Ortolip. I've heard they're good. That's what was recommended on the kit list as well. I mean, this I found in my pocket. Funny story behind this, actually. It's just like a penknife kind of thing. It's got like all sorts of attachments, and that's the knife there. Pliers, obviously. Survival by Lampa. Anyway, the cool story behind this is I bought my van, Cassie, and the guy who I bought it off of left this in the van for me because he thought it would be useful, and he said I could have it. So very nice of him, very, very cool. For the X bed, I got dehydrated food, so this is to use with the jet boil. I've heard the fire pot stuff's good. I've seen them, quite a few people using them, so yeah, should be a nice one. I've got chicken keema curry and orzo pasta bolognese. Excited for them. And then to fit inside my jet boil, instead of using this big fuck off gas, I've got this small one that fits inside of my jet boil. So it's always good when that fits inside because then it saves you a bit of space. And there's no point in carrying all this weight and this to take up all that space where it doesn't need to. You can just use something as small as this. I'm not going to be cooking too much. It's going to be, yeah, just to boil the jet boil. So that's like all my stuff really. Gonna take my bike down, but that's in the van already. So yeah, I'm gonna put this stuff in the van now. I maybe should do a van tour for you guys as well, because there might be new people here that haven't seen the van. But that can definitely be a full video in itself. Yeah, it's always interesting when I go away with the bike because it takes up so much room in the van that it gets like kind of annoying. But I'm not sleeping in the van, which is good. Well, I'm sleeping in the van in the Lake District when I'm in Wales for the week. Look at Cassie, look at her. I'm also just so used to being all over the place, like packing it's like a thing, but it's just a way of life, man, now. It's just a way of life. The job that I've got is I'm an outdoors instructor in Gaelic, and I'm basically just all over the country doing that, which is really good fun, but it's like, it's tough going. You're not in the same place for that much time at a time. Yeah, just all over. It's all over. It's crazy. It's good, but it's crazy. I also forgot to finish the video, so yeah, I went and did the course, but I will make a video about the course. It's all in the editing software right now, but I have not edited it yet. I was going to put it all together in one big massive video, but I ended up chatting for, what's that, like 18 minutes there now, so yeah, I think that's long enough. The video of the whole thing would be like an hour, and I've not edited it yet, and I want to try and get this up today, so yeah, stay tuned, subscribe, like, comment. I love YouTube, it's so funny. But yeah, and honestly, if you can subscribe, and then you can see the video about the actual course, about when I went and did the course, because I'll show you. Here's a sneak preview. This is my editing, and you can see all my projects there, my sequences. I've got day 1 to 5 there in the timeline, and I've got the beforehand, which is this video. So yeah, look forward to that. Subscribe, like, and hopefully you'll stay in the loop and hear more about how my journey went. Cheers just now.